Hi, this is Cheryl, and I'm going to do a reading today. And I cleansed the decks, and I put a lapis lazuli on the decks. And I'm going to get started. The first deck is the Goddess deck. Okay, one card's good. Okay, we got Minerva. Although Minerva, the Roman goddess of war and wisdom, is usually portrayed as equivalent to the Greek goddess Athena, she is originally an Etruscan goddess of dawn. She is reversed as a goddess of wisdom, for the light of dawn typifies knowledge. She guides heroes in war and patroness of all arts, crafts, guilds, and medicine. Called by Ovid the goddess of 1,000 works, she was the inventor of musical instruments, numbers, and many crafts, including weaving. The serpent and the owl was sacred to her. The serpent is an emblem of life energy and the creative impulse. The owl is a symbol of death and wisdom, and thus Minerva, a goddess of the dawn and of wisdom, is also a goddess of death and transformation. Minerva is an incarnation of wisdom in human form, an affirmation that we can use our knowledge and wisdom in the pursuit of any goal we choose. And that is from the Goddess deck. And the next deck is the Celtic Astrology deck. Okay, we got Ash the Enchanter and Hawthorne the Illusionist. Number 3 and number 6. Ash the Enchanter, animal allies, a snake, season is spring, keywords imagination, poetical vision, fantasy. If you're born during the season of Ash, you have been touched by the magic wand of imagination. You can easily see beyond what is. You see and welcome what could be. Ash folk dance to the tune of life that plays for them alone. This can make you inclined towards shyness and solitude, but once you find your clan, the bonds are strong. Ash holds the key to otherworld, and the dull day-to-day will never be enough for those under its influence. Beware of staying too long in the realm of the fantastical, though time passes quickly, and there you may miss out on meaningful milestones in the mundane world. And 6, Hawthorne the Illusionist. Animal ally is a seahorse. Season is summer. Keywords fairy magic, healing, illusion. If you're born during the season of Hawthorne, there's more to you than meets the eye. You may feel that your everyday life is an illusion and that something just out of reach is calling you. Hawthorne is the fairy tree, and it grows at the doors that lead into fairyland. The spiritual and magical essence of the Hawthorne born cannot be denied. Though you may function perfectly well in your mundane life, and you may need to veil your fairy nature from others at times, never forget the deeper power within you. Use that shining power for good in the world. I'm not going to pull too many cards from these decks, so it's not too long of a video. And the last deck is the Journey of the Hidden Realm. Got 3 cards. Let's see if there's any more. Okay. Okay. That's enough cards. Okay, we got the Six of Swords, Five of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Nine of Cups, King of Swords, the Lovers, and Five of Pentacles. Six of Swords. The Six of Swords indicates a situation that requires a solution or plan of action. However, before you can get into it, you have to stop what you're doing. Your current approach is making things more complicated in your mind. The solution exists, but you cannot see it because you've been going over and over the same thoughts. You've created a rut in your brain and layered the same wrong thinking over the problem, making it seem worse. You're not seeking the solution because you've got too much in your way. Peel away all the thoughts and approaches you have tried and leave them behind. Clear your mind completely and ask for clarity. Then you will be able to move past this obstacle. And Five of Wands. Fire is very difficult to direct. Likewise, a group of individuals with strong passions and drives can find it a challenge to work together toward a single end. This card describes a situation that be on the verge of breaking down, with people more driven by their own agendas and interests than the common good. But the situation doesn't have to end in chaos. Knowing and understanding the motivations of yourself and others can help you find a resolution that might just please everybody involved. If each individual can shine their best while adding to the common goal, then you have a win-win situation. Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles loves life and appreciates and nurtures beauty. She understands all of it, not just the aesthetics, but also the deep inner workings. The physical world, solid and lush and sensual, is just energy moving very slowly. Knowing that, she can work with the raw elements of the world, co-creating and manifesting according to her will. Her heart's desire, is to care for the world and all its beings. She is willing to share her knowledge, but only if the recipient can handle the responsibility. Two of Cups. The Two of Cups indicates a moment of chemistry or recognition when like meets like, when two people are simpatico. These moments are easy to identify, for they are filled with energy, with a spark, with magnetism that is undeniable. This can mean a romantic attachment, but it doesn't have to be, for any intense connection can be intimate without being romantic. The connection can also be between a person and a group, an idea, or a project. While the moment holds so much promise, it is also, being a two, brings many decisions and choices that will be made along the way. Whether this partnership will last or not remains to be seen. And Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups indicates a sense of satisfaction with your life. During happy times, it's easy to feel satisfied, and if this card comes up in the midst of such time, it lets you know that you should enjoy it and be grateful. If, however, it shows up during a challenging time, it reminds you to reflect on your past, to remember the unexpected gifts that come from overcoming challenges. Look for the opportunities here and now. Whether facing good times or bad, behave in such a way that when you look back on your actions, it will be with satisfaction and not with regret. Okay, King of Swords. This card shows someone who is usually calm, cool, and utterly unflappable. He is someone with authority and whose decisions affect others. He is intelligent and logical. He prefers to hear every point of view and gather as much data as possible when facing a decision. He analyzes everything, looking for patterns, making connections, breaking down problems, and searching for solutions. While there is a lot going on in his mind, he is a man of very few words. He will make his decision, but not spend time justifying it. While he values input, he loses patience with emotional arguments and faulty logic. The Lovers. Almost everyone likes to see the Lovers card make an appearance, especially if they're wondering about their love life. In such questions, this card is a good omen and much more than that. It speaks of a union, personal or professional, that not only is good a match, but also promises something extraordinary to come out of the partnership. For the promise to be fulfilled, though, a conscious act is needed. The crux of this card is decision. It lets you know that all the elements are there, but you need to make the decision. You need to move the last few inches necessary to close the deal. You will know it is the right thing to do because everything in your body, including your heart, will tell you so. Just get your mind on the board and seal it with a kiss, metaphorical or actual. Then watch what wonderful things come of it. And the last card is Five of Pentacles. Sometimes we learn just as much about an energy through its absence as through its presence. The Five of Pentacles is a difficult card, but one that represents very real cycles in life. During the winter months, all living things are challenged to survive until spring. The earth, which may seem dead, is creating the soil for next season. Dormant plants are anything but stagnant. They're either growing stronger to return in the spring or breaking down to enhance the soil. During this time, you may experience a shortage of physical resources, and it may feel like your life is dormant. This cycle will pass. At the end of it, you will find that the choices you made during this dormant period will determine what kind of plants, seeds, and soil you have to work with in the next cycle. And that is the reading for today. Thank you so much, and I hope some of this resonates with you. And if you like my channel, hit the subscribe button and like this post if it resonates with you. And thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna stand up and turn this off.